What's up, YouTube? I'm Mr. Ferguson, and this is my lawn. What's going on, YouTube? Good morning. I literally just rolled out of bed about 30 minutes ago, so I probably got the sleepy eyes, but we got to do this one early. Thank you so much for tuning in this Monday. Today is actually birthday day for me, so we got a lot going on. I plan on going with my church to Ecuador, trying to go actually get on the plane and go this year. We had passport issues last year, and so we got a meeting downtown and birthday stuff going on. I'm going to try to mow this lawn this afternoon, but I don't know what the family's got planned. But hey, if you want to be the first $5,000 Super Thanks donor to the channel, hey, hit that Super Thanks down there. I appreciate it for the birthday boy. Just kidding. I don't expect that. Today, guys, we want to get into something that I was just talking to about with my boss down in Raleigh, and then I got a question about it in the comment section on one of the old videos. So it's a great topic. I always need help to know what to film on the channel, so we're going to jump right into it. We're going to talk about my best friend. I talked about it as one of the top 2 best products that I used last year in 2022, and this one is called Tall Star. Now, for those that have been around the channel, you know all about this. You've heard me talk about it. It's probably a video that you're familiar with, but we got a lot of new people. We got a lot of new subscribers, and a lot of people are asking, Mr. Ferguson, what is that product that you put down or that you've heard about for bug control, for mosquitoes, for spiders and ants? And I had my buddy coworker at in Raleigh downtown. He said, yeah, I was at a job site and we were using this ladder it's not frequently used, and man, there was a big old ant pile there, so we used the opposite side's ladder. And I said, you got an ant problem? I said, all you need is some bifin. And they're like, what? And I was like, oh yeah, it's one of the safest products. Bifin, you can throw it down, it'll get rid of those ants quick. And they're like, huh. And my boss said, I need that in my yard. I've been dealing with ants and it's been driving me crazy, and I burn them out and do all that. And that's what a lot of people do. But I said, I am tried and true. I've got stories, and quickly, I've told most of them here on the channel. But this is the active ingredient. It's bifenthrin. Bifenthrin, maybe that's how you properly say it. Y'all know I'm terrible at pronouncing words. I don't know if that's going to get on there, but I use the Tall Star, which is bifin. You can buy bifin itself, and it is worth it. This is a concentrate bottle. It takes just a couple ounces. You put it in your backpack sprayer, you spray it. It works. I am a witness. It does great things. It is one of my favorite products, especially if you're going to have outdoor events in your lawn anytime here in the spring and the summer. Pay attention. Get you a bottle. You can do it. We did this at our church. One of the stories I got, we did it at our church. We bought some Tall Star. Specifically, we did Tall Star for that, I believe. It may have been bifin, but we went to the church. My buddy got his 4-wheeler. He's got like a 50 or 25-gallon tank. We mixed in Tall Star. He just went through the area we was going to do the place where people were going to be hanging out at, and I did a backpack sprayer around the edge of the church while he was doing that. We had ant mounds. And then the next day, we did it about 3 days prior. Went back, no ants. Kicked the ant mounds, no ants were there. Completely takes care of them. It is pet safe. Tall Star is pet safe. It is not going to harm you. You can even carefully apply it indoor in your side of your house. We put it in our window seal. We put it in our church, and our church always gets these little caterpillars. Like at the front of the door, we got to sweep them up when we come in on Sundays. The ushers do. Well, we put down Tall Star, no more caterpillars because they never made it past the Tall Star barrier. Another story. I told you guys about going down to Wilmington to my brother's house. He's got a little pug named Baloo. He would go out and get released in the backyard and come back with ant bites all over him, yelping and coming back, and the ants would tear him up because he lives in the sandy soil of Wilmington, North Carolina. We did an application of Tall Star. They said it completely cleared up the ants. He has no problem. The dog's able to go out there with no problem. Now, it can be used for so many different reasons and so many different methods. Again, as I told you, I put it in like a spray bottle and did the inside corners of my home. We did the outer edges of my house during the spring to stop spiders from throwing their little webs up on the house. So it is one of my favorite products, and bifin is the active ingredient. I'll list over here to my right exactly exactly everything that it prevents, but I know for a fact ants, I won't say mosquitoes. It may help to limit mosquitoes, but it's a long list of centipedes and bugs and just creepy crawlers that get into your home. So be sure, I'll link it below if you're interested. The link does help support me. I am associated with Do My Own. I don't always throw their links down in the bottom, but this is one that I did buy from domyown.com. You may be able to find it on Amazon, but I'll put the link below if you're interested in supporting the channel here, buying from that link. I appreciate it, but it is a product that I told my boss, he's like, I'm about to go get some of that today, and there was no link for that. He just went to Ace Hardware. You can check out your local Ace Hardware. They do sell bifin. I've seen it here locally in North Carolina, but if you want to order it from domyown.com, I'll put the link down low if you just want to do that to help the channel, and I appreciate it. So that's what we got going on today. Today, guys, the other thing I was going to mention is the grass continues to look awesome. The spots for the glyphosate that we've talked about continue to just get more yellow and yellow or brown, and we're going to have to put some seed there eventually, so we're still going to have holes. Our guy over here that we eventually started with the green shoots, he is not looking happy, so there's an update on that. He is totally almost fading out from the sun. It's going to be an 85-degree day today. Yesterday was about 85. It was, my wife's like, it is so hot. It's not supposed to be this hot in March, in March. And I was like, man, I'm loving this. So again, we got to go to an Ecuador meeting, may play some golf with my dad. But the grass with that 505, as I mentioned last video, man, it is so, the camera, it looks lighter on the camera as I look at it in person. It looks so good. I'm telling you, I hate that 505 is out of stock, but I know when Pete gets it back in, I'm telling you, get you a bottle, try it for yourself, apply it to your fescue lawn. You will not be disappointed. And if you have on your soil test a calcium deficiency, that is something that has some extra calcium in it as well. So we've got the spots, and of course we're going to have to deal with these guys over here, and we still do have some of the Poa annua popping up, the little Poa annua heads. So keep in mind, if you do see that in your lawn, we don't want to spread that. The best thing that you can do is in those areas, maybe your backyard has none of the Poa annua like mine, but in the front yard I have a little bit of it. What I try to do is just cut my backyard, and once I get towards the front, I try to put my bag on my mower and collect those clippings and throw them in the woods, because I don't want to throw those Poa seeds all over the lawn, and then here we come next fall, it germinates new seed from Poa annua, and the cycle just continues, and it gets spread and bigger and all that good stuff. So keep that in mind. And again, last video we talked about, as the temperatures are warming up and the ground temperatures warm up, also be prepared for fungus to pop in your yard. So this is almost like a mini review with the Tall Star here for the bug treatment, the insecticide. Be ready. I've been watching. We've had these fluctuating temperatures, and also I've seen by the mailbox some of the grass blades are a little brown. I don't know if that's from the nights it got down to like 29 degrees, and then we got days now I'm out here in a t-shirt, it's like 62, 63, but it's going to be 87. We keep on this weather roller coaster. So some of it could be like, man, what is going on with this weather? And it's just checking out a little bit because it thinks, oh, it's 29, and maybe this will bring it back to life. But the grass color is looking awesome. We want to be aware of the ground temperatures, and we want to be aware. The other thing I'm trying to convince myself don't forget about is the next pre-emergent app. That is super important to last our pre-emergent coverage all the way into the summer, so we don't end up with a bunch of crabgrass popping up before right around the time you're going to be doing another pre-emergent app, or you're going to be overseeding. And remember to keep the water on your grass, but we don't want to overwater. Overwatering could definitely be bad. We don't want to overwater, but we're getting into those months where we should be budgeting some of our money to be able to water our grass to keep it alive through the summer. So anyways, I'll wrap it up there. I'll quit talking, but definitely check out Tall Star. If you have anybody that has bug problems, pets, you're having parties, you're having weddings, maybe you work for a place that does weddings. I offered this to my job. I said the maintenance staff just needs to keep some of this on hand at the facility we were referring to, and just go out there and spray that mound, spray that area with bifin. I said they'll be good for about 3 months depending on how much they apply. So check out the link below. Wanted to get this video out, recorded and out to you with all the events going on today. So you guys have a wonderful Monday. Hope you have a great week, and we'll catch you on Wednesday with another lawn care video here from Central North Carolina. God bless you.